Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, see, as we come into this one, it's all about the sleep. Yeah, chance to come out. Let's see if I can find a way to separate this. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here on the hill and coming off a great start, Grant Holmes. And see, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. I've just been so impressed, but it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Uh-oh. Move it. And I'll be like, move it. And I'll be like, okay, dog it. Alright.
That one's in there. But the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball still on 1-2 count. Swings.
That's
Well, I'll tell you, when he goes and look at the video of that pitch, he's going to punch himself. That slider hit me all over it. And clearly, he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way. Rafael Devers at the plate now as he chases after that one. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's coming.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Manny Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ramirez hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Fought off foul. Devers leads off first with one away. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Lead runner falls at third, so two runners in scoring position, and just one out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
2 on, 1 out. Ohtani digs in now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Not getting it, he's in there.
Gets him on
Gets
the
it to the
board
board
first.
first. Coming through with two RBIs. That's anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Second in the AL in home runs. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save.
These are safe.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses the first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy on the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And ball one to the right fielder. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Allen makes the catch, hitting over. Three runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 3 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Roger Clemens. Singing he is one of the best to ever do it. Yeah, Bogey's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today. Leading off, Michael Harris the Braves. A great start, 3-1 lead for the first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. De La Cruz sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Michael Harris the second.
Well, these days we know teams put a game plan together for every hitter in the lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So you know they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Two out, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. Two out, space is empty.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And A swing and a miss, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Let's go down quickly here. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Piazza. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That one's upstairs.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And a swing and a miss. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. That misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, stripped him out, and one gone.
Rogie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next to him, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, gotta keep your eye on the game.
Two. Stays alive. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm
Round
Jr.
space is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. That's outside. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning, and here is Marcell Ozuna. Clemens back to work. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Comes up empty.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's way high. Now 1-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and this late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
No ball, strike.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of running everything.
Here's Matt Olson down. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
The offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend, and very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Judge makes the play. That is the inning. One left.
Yeah, just pause it. Pause it, dog. Yeah, you the type to say I wrap around look like freestyle. Rappers played out. Shit, break time. Johnny Drew Jr. Bada boom.
Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. I think it was swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's only get 2. And down on strikes. He's a second. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, man, just picked him up with that slider. He could have caught a lot of the zone, and I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Devers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. Put himself in a really good spot.
Foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Strike three against 2 in a row. Fast with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. Sure is going to strike out the side here. Big little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
But some of this other go.
Fails another. That's 3 straight strikeouts. Let's see what just played out so far. And that's in for a strike.
Orlando.
Right through there for a strike. Got it. Swinging for a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
So when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Stay up in the strike zone and extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And it's through for a hit. So the one out hit turns the lineup over.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
Takes the top of the hangs on.
Now back is left fielder.
Here's Jared Kelman. Flying to left his first time. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Allen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. They get the close. Inning over. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Ripped on the ground at second, gets it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Fastball flew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. On the grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Yankees up by 3. Line, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second.
Damn it.
The tap. But they do get a run. Mike Piazza, the next to him. Here's a high chopper. Throw on to Olsen. Piazza out the play. And that is the third out of the inning. So it's 1 run and 2 hits. No errors. No one left. We're midway in the fourth. The Yankees 4 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. He'll even struck. And the pitch. Swing and high fly ball well struck left field. Ramirez goes back. Way back. He circles the bases. His 16th homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You'll typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a pop-up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting. First base. Austin.
Here comes Austin Riley. Doubled his first time on. Yeah, that's it for a strike. It's 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line to second, sending on the bounce. Throws to first, and there are two down.
Now batting. First baseman.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball to the right side, and a foul ball.
I caught it. Good.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well,
Here's the pitch to Olson. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast.
Now pitching.
And there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Left-hand moves right here, so I'll see how it works out.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
You know, these Yankees put together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Oh. It's working against us. We fucked up big time.
Strike him out looking.
Wow, short work to send it back in to start the inning and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot. The relievers are just so electric.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So a man at first. And here is Devers. Singled and scored back. Ellie on his way to second. Pitching for a strike. He throw to second, and great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch misses way outside. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of left center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore. Hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez, 1 for 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swinging and a miss, and he exploded.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Back up the middle and a base hit. And out to a board.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that one fouled off. And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Caught up now trying to get to third. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. Well, Siggy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kelman settles under and makes the catch. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across the run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back in the ballpark, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a charge to no leads. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Here's a swing to drive left field, and he knew it. made him pay for that one. And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
What gives you hope that they pull off this comeback? They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
Okay, then,
He's a little aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Michael Harris the second will hit next. Swings through that one for strike one.
They can live up in the zone all game, and hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. Allen at first, one gone. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. But right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box. See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
One ball. Strike.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's 5-2. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Pierce Johnson.
Well, he's been a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggling with free passes this year.
Judge, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Tap foul at the plate. Ball struck him out.
No, that's what? Sure, he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Pierce Johnson fires. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps out first for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, David Ortiz.
Two down, base is empty. And up next for New York, David Ortiz. 0 for 2 in this one. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that is out of play. Runs it up for 96 for a point of touchdown. Nothing doing here this one. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Braves 2. Welcome back to Guess We Can All Get Out Today's starting things have fared so far. Clemens back to work. Swings through that one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just to get on and get hit off. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's a thing, too. Something we're doing to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man at first base.
Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one down in center field. Way back there.
Bill Harriet's pitch recognition earlier, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got out of it.
Yeah, that's foul on. Nobody out, and a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. Turned on the foul wide of third. Swing and miss, struck him out. Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The 1-4 just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
The throw to first, and Olson is set down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch fastball is in for a strike. Going too soon, it's strike two. More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, they'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The ground to third.
Tosses across the first. That ends the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's down to 1 and welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Jimenez warming up as well. Swings through and 1 for strike 2.
He's both aggressive right out of the box, so the smart pitcher's going to throw after that, especially when he gets to 2 strikes.
Really aggressive, but like that is up, so he was fucking and all of them.
And Torres, all 3 of his pitches, Berg, and that's not a guy you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly, our offense had some serious deception to him.
De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. And now it's 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch from the here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Just missed.
Execute that pitch really nicely, just missed with it.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. That one is gone. They'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 6-4.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
But it's Rafael Devers in the box. Now a miss. Johnson in his 7th season. He throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one misses. So that's ball 2.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Up the middle.
For sure.
Arcia whips it to first, and Devers is set down. And next for New York, Manny Ramirez. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one is off the wall.
Up next for the Yankees is designated
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right, and it hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double for second and third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud pop shot leads to the double. I mean, you could tell he had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's one of the best players in the game. And a strike one.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Check swing, and over to the Ramirez, the runner at third, Ohtani on at second with two down. Swing and a miss, second to go. Murphy's back for first. Solo home extends the Yankees lead. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Taking a look at our game sum. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. On the ground right side, Ortiz steps on the bag, one up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Nick Allen. He's 2 for 2. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss at the split. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splinter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. And that thing comes out of his hand, it just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood off.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a base hit. So it's not keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelman. Fastball for a strike. Splits the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Atlanta, and the score remains 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the inning. Joe Jimenez.
Well, walks are certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Judge over the top.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh!
Me, dog.
Just missed.
You're going to miss. You're going to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a base swing. Judge waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Yes. Leadoff man is out of here. You're not going to do this horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical drop and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swim over the top. Piazza, batting one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a strike. The bullpen throwing David Ortiz stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. That's down and in.
One strike.
Swinging this. Sit that fastball right there. It just ended up in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Guys just got the bat with 2 strikes. That's all for upstairs. And that's too high. It's really tightened up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location, he just gets wrong.
Two outs. On the ground, right side. Swings the first. That ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder.
Swing and a high fly ball towards right center field. Makes the grab, one down. Marcelo Zuna coming up. Yeah. So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
This guy's a strike. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
There's a strike. Good here, 90 feet. Clase, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Fights it off, you'll see another. The Yankees up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. It's 2-2. Swings and misses. Blew the Express right by his bat for strike 3. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. They'll probably hand it off to the...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the Braves 4.
Right go Jay Brothers.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
And he's been hitting pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit.
Dylan Cruz down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a drop. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And it's foul away. And it's second. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Riley hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Runner takes off. There's a ball. He'll score. It's 7-4.
Ball catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run score.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top of the ninth. That misses, and now 2-0.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's outside. Down the inside corner for a strike. Slap foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. I think it's a play you want to look up and see if fan anything.
That was pretty nasty. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Matt Olson. There's a strike.
It's amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just go absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air, out towards left center. One away. He's 2 outs away. Murphy digs him down. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Shove him down to the final line. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Plus edge. It is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees. And another to the winning streak.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us for the game.